Hi guys, and welcome back to the channel. So this is a cemetery in Porto, and this beautiful mausoleum holds the remains of quite a few people actually. You can see the name just above the door. I'm not too clever on the pronunciation, but if we look here, he was a businessman and a philanthropist. Lino Henriquez Bento de Souza, 1857 to 1921. So this is Argamont Cemetery here in Porto, Portugal. And feast your eyes on all of these beautiful mausoleums. So see all that? All coffins. I'm going to take you around the side for a second. Excuse the shaky hand. See, the windows unfortunately have been broken. There's just bones there. And the back of all these coffins, see that? There's loads of them. Let's have a look in this one. Wow. Oh, there's a bag of bones there, just to the left. You can see a very, very white bone sticking up. Crazy. Just there. Bag of bones. Right, we're going to see how this goes for filming purposes. But the whole place is amazing. It was actually opened in 1855 due to a cholera epidemic. This is 1894 on it here. Not sure how close I'm going to get you in because of the shadow and stuff. So some of them are empty. And then we have some with coffins. Don't worry, you will get a better look at some of the more older ones. Look at that one. Beautiful stained glass. How blue that sky is. Behind those glass doors are coffins that you can plainly see. Look at this. 2 cherubs, one holding a lantern. Fair era, 1912 to 1983. So there's a very, very beautiful, huge mausoleum just here behind that gorgeous tree. And above it is the bust of this man. He was a mathematician, I believe, and it was sculpted by quite famous sculptors. Work by Antonio Almeida da Costa, Jose Joaquim Texeria Lopez, 1837 to 1918, and his son sculptor Antonio Lopez, 1866 to 1942, who made the entrance bust of Jose. So you will have to pardon my my pronunciation of some of these names. Look, at the door alone has cherubs. Oh, wait till you see inside. Possibly go underground there, and I presume they are buried in those huge sarcophagus. How beautiful is that? There's a lot of flies in there. Imagine there's a lot of pigeons roosting in there as well. I can see some up at the top. But amazing. Let's see if I can add a little bit of cover. Not really. You can see the coffin's just there. don't worry, for some of these places, they're open. Right, let's keep going. Diego J. Navarro. Quite clearly see coffins there. The windows are quite dirty, which is understandable. Wow, that coffin there is actually open. You see that? All you can see is the reflection of my hand. That's the lid, just open from the top. But what I have seen is how ornate the coffins themselves are. Never mind just the style of the mausoleums. Actually, the style of the coffins themselves that I find just amazing. Like this one, for instance. Look at the handles alone. Beautiful. Look at the sky. Oh my gosh. So beautiful. There's that fabulous mausoleum we've seen first. Look at this. Just lined with trees. Wow. Some very old coffins. Some newer coffins. Some newer again. Coffin there. Just the lid left on that one. Yeah, so they become abandoned and the coffins are actually broken up. The bones put into a box. And presume they are buried somewhere or put into an ossuary. Not sure what they actually do with them. French industrial André Michin, or Michin, 1817 to 1888. The glass is broke, but I don't think there's coffins in here. There actually is. Just there. So we were actually talking to some of the caretakers here, and they were actually in the process of removing coffins and the bones into a box. He didn't have much English, but we were able to understand. And then he showed us the box, and what was in the box was a skull and bones. And that mausoleum was being cleared out. I think he said after 100 years, maybe. I suppose if there's no family left or there's no one to take care of them. Grave Visitations is here. Hopefully he might be able to get to chat to them. He is much better at asking than I am. Although we were both talking to them and we both seen the box of bones together. It's shocking to see. They still had one lead coffin in there that they were working on. And we told them we were from Ireland and that we don't see anything like that there. Then we have these newer mausoleums. You see the net curtains. I can't imagine how much it would cost to be buried here. Look at this one I've just found. It's like a little house. How beautiful. The door. All the little stonework. I think so. Maybe this one is abandoned. Love these. They're beautiful. These are all over the cemetery. Look at the roof. Clement Manaers, 1916. That must be his likeness. Reminds me of a little grotto. And we have this one. Antonio Pinto dos Santos Jr. Wow. Oh, look. I love these. Love the blue tile. Some of them have these nets on their doors. Familia Cancella. Some of them have little altars inside. See there, coffin. And then older coffins. And you can see the style of the coffins is just wonderful. So ornate. And then some of the mausoleums are very Gothic. Some remind me kind of like Art Nouveau.